Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Danny Chess, and today we will discuss about this video. So supposedly this video will be the 250th video in this channel, but not really, right? Apparently, because when I make the schedule for this channel, I didn't really think about videos that is about to be outside of the series that I'm currently doing, which is the 1 year 365 podcast and then the gameplay, right? But apparently there's also other videos as well that I uploaded before this video is going up. So this is technically not the 250th video, right? But yeah, we're still gonna deal with that, and yeah, there's that. So what we're gonna discuss about this is it's not really discussion, but more like story about how I started this YouTube channel, like the reason why I kind of want to what drive what drive excuse me 1 second, kind of what drove me to creating this channel and what's the purpose or the goal for it, right? um I probably already said this many times, but it's fine. I'm going to tell the story again, probably like so that I have a video dedicated to just explain how or why I created this channel in the first place. So it all started in 2020, right? Um, I joined university in 2015, and 2019 supposed to be the year where we all gonna graduated, right? But the thing is that I need to take some like extra semesters because my grades were bad. Like some of them were actually bad, and then there's also like like when your score's bad, you kinda could not really um started to do your final paper. um Therefore there's that. And the thing is that like I said, my score's bad, therefore I cannot take the paper early just like my other friends, right? Therefore I need to had to take more extension basically, and it passed 2020 basically. um so in 2020 most of my friends have already been graduated, like most of them, and then there's only small portion there. This is not small enough, honestly. Like maybe this amount of people like me, having bad grades that hasn't graduated just yet. So the rest of these my friends, all of them just graduated, right? And there is no reason for them to stay around the university anymore, so they kind of just get back to their original places, right? Because my friend came from different parts of the country, and there's that, right? So in university, eventually it got very quiet, right? And then at my dorm, um, my friend just left me, right? Because he graduated and then I was alone. And then on top of that, there is also COVID that happened in 2020, and most of the people in the dorm kind of get back home to their own, like to their own home, right? Very far away from there. Um, and at the time I was very lonely. I felt very lonely. It's like the only time where I really feel very alone. I'm going out just to see most places got shut down because of COVID, and then um, I barely found anyone at the street, um, and it's just kind of sad, right? I feel lonely outside as well as inside my dorm as well. um therefore I kind of just watch YouTube most of the time as well, right? If I'm not making the paper that I need to make at the time. So I was thinking, what about I just did this as a hobby myself? What if I just take the time to create something, right? To create videos. And I kind of have always wanted this for a while also, like back in 2016, 2017 era, where it's my first time watching YouTube, and I kind of just wanted to try it out myself, right? But um, I never met the opportunity to do that until at that time where I feel very lonely in 2020. This is like an opportunity for me, right? So I just started. I use my laptop to play Minecraft because at the time it was very popular, right? As well, because like PewDiePie has just played it again in 2019, and then it's like staying at home everywhere, right? So everyone kind of play Minecraft at the time. In YouTube everything's just Minecraft, so might as well play Minecraft in my like potato laptop, and just play it. But the thing is that the graphic, it's just laggy, right? So laggy. um Playing itself is laggy, and then on top of that I need the OBS to record the gameplay as well, right? And it's just laggy, extra laggy, basically. And then I kind of think that single player will not get me anywhere in YouTube. It's the multiplayer, the survival multiplayer, basically, or the SMP that will take anyone anywhere in YouTube, in Minecraft content, right? So I think, like, yeah, the single player is not working for me. Um, like no one basically watch it. I made lots of how to series as well, like to how to build something, right? Some people actually watch and left comment over there. But yeah, the original, like the single player, like let's play, basically, it's not getting anything. Therefore, um you know I then tried the multiplayer, right? I joined the server, the Hypixel, and see if there's anything, right? But the thing is that as soon as I joined the server, my laptop just couldn't handle it. It's very laggy. I even haven't turned on the OBS just yet, and I couldn't imagine how bad that would be, how laggy that would be, right? Especially since it was already 2020, and people don't really like laggy content anymore, right? Maybe not, I don't know, but yeah, it's different from 2010 era where you can use any resolution you needed, right? But yeah, but still I kind of don't care about that. I just use what I had at the time. So I just kind of maximizing what I'm having, right? Just like this. I only have my phone, therefore, I just use it. I don't use, I don't make excuse on equipments that I don't have. I just use what I have. I have my phone, then I use my phone, and that's about it. What's matter at the end of the day is the contents itself, and what you're trying to say, basically, right? And then anyway, back to Minecraft. Since those multiplayer is not working because it's so laggy, then I keep continuing the single player, right? Just like usual. Um, and then I did thumbnail and stuff like that. I edit the video using the video editor app in laptop, but I realized that it it's really consuming a lot of time. Like um in the meantime, I still need to finish my paper, right? But all this also takes time, right? So I took the night to render the video because it took long, and then uploading as well is at night, and yeah, it just took so much effort. And no one really watch it, and like it's basically Minecraft is already too big, right? If you want to start, you're just a tiny speck in all the Minecraft contents, right? And there is that. Especially if it's single multiplayer, I mean single player. It's just very difficult. At least that's what I thought. Therefore, I kind of stopped doing that because it was already like August as well. I needed to finish my paper as soon as December 2020. So that's still like September, October, November, December, like 4 months later, right? So yeah, I stopped playing that. That's why I never posted anything else since then, because I just kind of want to focus on my study first. And then eventually the all my content stocks have ran out, and there's no more update, and I didn't even say anything right at the time. I should at least say that you know I'm I'm busy and I cannot continue making the Minecraft anymore. So yeah, just like that probably. And then on October, I moved back to my hometown because again, there is no need to live in the dorm, where everything is just online, everything can be done from home. I'm not even going to university anymore. Even the university kind of forbid everyone to enter. It's like if you enter university at the time, it's considered as um, breaking rules, and you can get sanctioned, or like get punished just for entering the university, and that's just crazy in my opinion. And yeah, I cannot go anywhere, cannot go to university. I'm just alone by myself in the dorm. There is no one. Going outside, even there's still no one as well. Feeling lonely, and yeah, then I just go back right on October. My parents also kind of pushed me to go back home because again, living in the dorm costs lots of money, right? um, it's better to go back home and to do everything by home, where everything is kind of free, right? Because you eat with your parents, you live in your own room and stuff like that. So yeah, there's that. And after I go back here, I didn't actually it's not possible for me to make any more Minecraft videos because I didn't have a table or a desk. Funny enough, there is no desk in my room um, to put on the laptop and the setup and stuff like that, right? I have shelf, but it's just weird to play on top of shelf, which is weird. But yeah, it's not possible anymore. Therefore, that's why I went hiatus, right? Um, I went hiatus, and then long story short, I graduated. You're looking for job, still not get it even until now as I'm recording this. Don't know why. Maybe because of my bad grades, as well as completion time in university is too long. Maybe they didn't like that. I also had no working experience as well, and it's just like it doesn't really work in my favor, right? And then mid 2021, I decided, what about I'm going back to making contents on my YouTube, but this time only using what I have, which is basically my smartphone, right? Yeah, let's do that. Let's see if I can find recording app that is free. Apparently there is. So yeah, just gonna need to watch some ads, but it's fine. There is no watermark system in here, which is again very great, right? You don't need to purchase the apps to like in free version. You don't have watermark unlike any other app, right? Usually if free app, they will have like very big watermark in your video, right, in the middle of your video, which will be very annoying because like it's free, so your choices, you don't have much choice, right? But fortunately I found recording app that is great at the time. It's still the same that I'm using apparently, I think. But until I recently found that there's a 2 gigabytes file size cap. The videos, if it's higher than 2 gigabytes, then it will be split into two. Like you have already watched, lots of my videos got split into two, right? Because of that. And yeah, 2021. I like survival games, so just try out this Don't Starve Pocket Edition, Reign of Giants, right? DSPE Rock, basically. But the thing is that the game is too difficult. I kinda didn't enjoy playing it because, again, it's very difficult to keep the character alive, and it's expensive cost to to survive as well. Like need to grind real hard for the resources. So yeah, I stopped playing that, and then I go to the Roller Coaster Tycoon. This one is one of my favorite games since I was a kid. Um, Back in 2000 something, I played this in my uncle's computer. Playing roller coaster, it's super fun, so it's like bringing back memories, right? But I also noticed that the gameplay is too long. So one level can reach up to 4 episodes broken down, right? Just because how long it is to complete one level. And yeah, it became not fun anymore at that point. So I stopped playing it, and then I tried Terraria as well. But the problem with Terraria on mobile version, there is just too much stuff going around on the screen, and there is button over here, there's button over here, there's button over here, there's button over here, there's another button, and then this is your inventory over here, and then there's also inventory over here, so that your character only got small space, right? And at that point also I found that it's very nauseous basically. Like what is it like I got motion sickness just for playing Terraria mobile version, which is crazy, right? It's just a game, mobile game, but it gives me lots of motion sickness because, the not interview, the user interface. I mean, it's just too small for my eyes, right? And I just don't like that. There's just too many small buttons or details, and it's just difficult for me, so that's why I only have 2 episodes on that, just because I don't, it's like the most game that I, cannot really enjoy at least. And then after that, I went hiatus again, right, for a while now. Again, like at the time, the house was very busy because everyone is doing not dorm, everyone is doing everything from home, right, because of the work from home. Therefore the house is always crowded, and I couldn't make video because I will draw attention, and people will like come at me and see what I'm doing, right? And I didn't really like that, honestly. Even at this point, when I recorded this, no one actually know in the house. No, none of my friends know that I'm making YouTube content. So yeah, this all of this is a secret for now. No one knows it, only me and all the random subscribers, you guys that's still here somehow for some reason. And yeah, there's that. I went hiatus after Terraria until in 2022 I realized that I don't think I'm eventually gonna get any work or a job because my background is just very poor. My grade is low. Uh, my working experience is very minimal. All I have is only the ability to speak English properly and to understand English fully. So that's my only plus is English. but where can I use that? Like I don't know, like there is not much job, engineering job that requires English as priority, more than the actual engineering working experience, right? So yeah, that's why. And then by February, I realized that this will take so long until I eventually got a job. So why don't I make more contents on YouTube then? Well, yeah, that sounds like a great idea, right? So I started with my survival games, which is the Day R. This is one of my favorite games because again, it's all about survival. It's the closest to Minecraft, if I can say so myself. You just gather stuff, you build stuff, you craft stuff, you get more stuff, you sell it, you buy stuff. There's also combats, and yeah, it's just pure survival games, right? Um, which I like. And then on April, I think, or March late or April very early, I thought that what about if I'm talking about discussion about podcast? I remember the Unus Anus channel. This one is a great concept, right? It's a consecutive. Every day there will be content, right? Non-stop for 365 days or 1 year basically. So I kind of want to recreate that because I believe that's what they kind of want as well, for people to continue the legacy, right? So I kind of initiated that and took that, and then I started making ideas about if the Yunus Anus is about real life stuff, right? Something that you can physically see, or do even, right? And so I took the 1 year 365 and make it into something that is something more discussion, basically like a podcast, because it's apparently booming right now, right? People listen to podcasts and the numbers is increasing, right? At least the last time I checked, but maybe it's dropping, I don't know, right? But yeah, there's that. Why then? Since Yunus Anus is creating about the random, right? The random stuff in real life. So I took that as base. So I took random things, but this time I used it on discussions. So I have discussions on various random things. That's why all these videos, right? Um, then when's the time to start? Well, I think about, well, it's almost the time of the year this channel become anniversary, the second year anniversary. So yeah, let's just do that. Therefore, on May 31st is the first episode of 1 year 365, right? And then I just grinded videos and ideas since April, and then May, which is the first episode, and then June, and then until now, which is July, right? Um, which is the time I make this video basically. Um, it's late July anyway. So yeah, this video will up on September, right? So by September, when this video is released, I probably already have past August and September as well, and probably already make content for October and November. But yeah, that's about it. The history of the channel basically, like um, you know um it started from me being very lonely, right? And then I realized that I'm not good at education, really. Like my score is bad, and oh, I didn't mean to do that. Like my score is bad, working experience is very minimum. So, what about giving something that I actually have to others, right? I believe that for everything that is bad, there is always something good, right? And I believe so in myself. And I found it. I found that I'm good at English. Like, more than the average person over here. I would say my English rate is about from the scale 1 to 10, I would say my English is about 8.5. I understand what other people say in English. I can also say in English as well, although my grammar is very bad, right? But the point is there. What you want to explain is there, and it got delivered basically, and that's what matters about English, really, in my opinion, about how you deliver stuff to others and how others can uh, get or translate or understand what you're saying basically. And yeah, I think myself as 8.5 out of 10, with the 1.5 being pronunciations and grammar and stuff like that. But the point, or the you know the understanding of what I'm trying to say is, I think it's delivered quite clearly, honestly. But yeah, um also, like, because again, like, I thought my English is great. Why don't we talk about something, right? Because I'm kind of an overthinking person, but in a good way, right? In positive way. I overthink to discuss about something, right? Like something, just seeing something from a different perspective, basically from any sides, and that's just me basically. And then I also consider myself as a creative person, so like, um I think I can make lots of ideas out of this, right? Therefore I'm making this. And also, um if I myself is useless, considered as useless for the industrial area that I want to go through, which they don't really appreciate me, right? Then I'm trying to divert my way to not chase what I cannot reach, right? I referred it to something else. Maybe other people can accept me for who I am. Who knows, right? That's why I'm making this, and just sharing knowledge, sharing experience with you guys. And yeah, and here I am right now. I'm still looking for job, but mostly I kind of diverted my way already. Like, if I got job, then fine, but it's more like a side job now. If you think about it, I'm just doing my hobby with my side job, if that ever happened to come. But yeah, that's about it. That's about the history of the channel. Up until now, right? Don't know how this thing will goes on. I probably, like, eventually gonna have to tell everyone that I'm doing YouTube contents, right? Therefore, they can kind of understand and stop pushing me, right? Um, and yeah, I hope that I kind of get accepted when the time comes, because not a lot of, it's not considered as a job, right? It's just a hobby. It doesn't make money just yet. So, like, it's different from getting real job, right, where you get real money. um and that's very different from YouTube, right? And then nowadays YouTube is just, there's a lot of content creators, there's a lot of contents. You kind of need to get lucky, and then get the skill to make videos, to get noticed by people. um I didn't really do like an ads, or just inviting my friends to watch my contents. I just kind of upload and just wait until someone actually comes. I didn't really do like massive ads or whatever. It's just basically like my video is there. If people stumble upon and see it, then it's great. If they don't really see it, then it's also fine. But yeah, um I mean, eventually one person will watch, right? Like, just stumble upon the contents that they like maybe the gameplay, maybe the discussion that I make. Eventually, like, one of them will like it or appreciate it better than the job that I'm seeking for right now, which don't generally mostly don't appreciate me as well. So yeah, that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you again tomorrow with another discussion and see ya.